Now, this dendrobium here, Vizcaya, that we have for quite a while, it needs to be repotted. As you can see, the dark green leaf and the nice canes, and it's doing very, very well. Now, it needs to be repotted because it's been here for 3 years. We repot our plants. I report my plants every 3 years. I like to report my plants every 3 years. The reason that is, the medium and the root systems are already big enough and old enough. They need to be taken out, cleaned up, to avoid any problems in the future. Now, like I do with the Cattleya, we grab it. As you can see, just came out from the bottom. We just pull it, and we check the root system. At this moment, you see how healthy the root system is. It's very thick, white. It looks very good. So now we use one of my favorite tools, the tweezers. You don't have to get a tweezer. You can get whatever you, even a piece of wire or something like that help to brush the roots, the medium out of the root system. So what we do, very gentle. Well, not that gentle, but we start peeling this as much as possible. Now, every so often, you might lose some root system, like I said before, or even some canes. You know, don't feel bad. It happens, you know. So don't panic. The plant will survive. You know. Now, once the plant is completely cleaned up at this stage, or we feel like it's completely cleaned up, we check the root system. Clean up a little more. There you go. Now, it doesn't have to be, if you can get all the medium out, that would be the ideal. And now, my next step is to trim the dead root system, the dead root. So we do. Now, as you can see, it has a very healthy root system. So what I want to do, we don't have to cut it that much, but just 1 or 2. Remember what I told you about the root system that are not healthy are the ones that have filaments like this. This is a dead root system, you know. This is a dead root system. So whenever you see this, if you can cut it, cut it. And then most of all the orchids are gonna have the same problem. So if you see like, oh, those filaments, cut it. Trust me, you'll do a favor to the plant. Now, as I can see, this is a very healthy dendrobium. I don't like to divide it because it's not big enough to division, but you can divide it. Actually, I'll show division. Division is, as you can see, right here is a good division. Have a new growth on the sides. So what we do, just grab it and cut it, and there you are. You have 2 plants. Now, you don't have to divide it if you don't want to. Again, you know, you can, but make sure that you have a pot big enough to put the plant, because they will overgrow the pot whenever they're comfortable. So with a hammer, be very careful on this. Just break a little bit. No. And we get another one. And it's, as you can see, I put a little more than half of the pot for the drainage system, because you want the plant, again, you want the plant to drain faster. You don't want the water to get stuck over there, because if you do that, what's going to happen, the plants start rotting, and that's when you're in trouble. So let me put these 2 on the side. Now the medium, I like to use Orchid mix medium. The one that I like to use is a mix of bark, sponge rock, and charcoal. It's a mix that tends to hold water enough and also dries enough faster. So it's something that I like, because we're in a controlled environment. I can control the water here. If you have your orchids outside, you want to make sure that it's the rainy season, they are in a dry medium. So I always recommend, when it's in if you have your orchids outside, especially dendrobiums or orchids in pots, and you cannot control the water, just put use like a rock, lava rock or stellite and charcoal, you know, or olive floor and charcoal. So that will drain faster. Because here I can control the water, I can use bark. You know. But some people also have success using bark outside. That's my personal opinion. So just keep an eye on it. So what we do, we just fill up the pot. There you go. You fill up the pot to almost completely to the top. Remember this, guys, these are rhizome clips. The reason because they exist is to keep the orchids in place. So with a rhizome clip, you know, you have the orchid, the dendrobium. You want to make sure that the part that you cut it from, it goes against the wall. So you put the dendrobium against the wall, the part that you cut from, and the new growth towards the space of the pot. So you press it, and you press the rhizome clip. Sometimes you're gonna be needing two because the plant is not stable or is for X or Y reason. So you can use two if you want to. So you just put it the same way. There you are. The plant is stable. My next step is just to fill up the plant with a medium. So what we do is fill it up. There you are. The plant is ready. This is a ring pot. The reason that they exist is to hold the plant in place, so they won't be spread. Sometimes when plants get too tall, they kind of flop all over the place. So with this, you can just hold the plant in place. Sometimes they come very long, and the plant is too short, but the plant will grow. So don't throw it away. You know, you can make this shorter. For that, just get a piece of plier, bend it. You want to bend it in the same direction. Then you bend it again, and then one more time, and you already make it the size that you want to work with. Some adjustments, and there you are. Now you put this on the back where the back of the plant is. You just grab the plant from thing with your hands, you close it, and then you present it like this. Sometimes you need to open a little bit. So, and if it doesn't want to work, you can use your good old. There you are. Now you have the plant in such a way that it won't be flop. It's gonna stay straight. Sometimes if you want it, you can tie it up with some wires, you know, or just let it grow the way it is. The pot ring will hold it.